template word lists in Welford chart notes. Template word lists are lists of words and phrases which you can insert into your note. You can embed them within templates in order to have them called up automatically as you go through the document. First, we will create a template word list, and then we will show how to use it. One template word list can call many other template word lists nested up to 8 levels. We will create a word list for murmurs, which demonstrates its principle. Part 1. Editing word lists. To edit a template word list, press Libraries, Template Word List. I've already created some word lists which will go into the main murmur word list. Choose Grade to see the grade word list, which gives the intensity of the murmur. Here is the cycle word list, where we choose the phase of the cardiac cycle where the murmur appears. The char word list indicates what the character of the murmur is. The lock word list indicates the location of the murmur. And the rad word list indicates where the murmur radiates to. Now we're ready to build the murmur word list. Click Add to add a new word list. Type the name of the word list, such as murmur, and click OK. Click Add to add an item to the word list. The first item is no murmur. Type that in and click OK. The next item is where we build our other word lists into this word list. First type grade. Click the word list button and choose grade from the list. This places @TListGrade into our word list entry. Instead of clicking the word list button, you can simply type @TList and the name of the word list, like @TListCycle. Then @TListChar, murmur, @TListLoc, and @TListRad. Click OK to store this item. You can also add an item which describes an entire common murmur, like grade 2/6 mid-systolic blowing murmur at the base without radiation. Then you can just choose this item instead of choosing the individual word lists. Now click B to make this the default choice and press OK to store the word list. And here we see our murmur word list. Part 2. Using a word list inside a template. Let's write a new note for Kelly Erickson using a template. We choose the cardiac template, which contains the murmur word list. The default answer of no murmur appears in the document. Click on it to open the word list. Double-click the D line to place its text in the pane at the bottom. Then press OK to insert this into your note. Part 3. Inserting a word list into your note. Word lists don't have to be embedded within templates. You can insert them into your note at any time. For example, click the Template Word List Insert toolbar button. Choose Murmur from the list and double-click it or click Pick to open it. If you just click OK, the default answer of no murmur is placed into your note. You can also type @TList followed by the name of the template word list, and the word list will open. Let's see what happens when we double-click C. This line calls each of the other word lists in turn. You can double-click an entry and click OK to select it, or simply press your right mouse button to select the entry and move on to the next word list. And now you see all of our selections placed into the note. Part 4. Using a contraction to open a word list. You can also define a contraction to stand for a template word list. Here we define the contraction MUT to stand for @TListMurmur. Now whenever we want to place a murmur description into our note, all we have to do is type MUT. This is immediately replaced with @TListMurmur, which then opens the word list, and we can choose our description. Part 5. Word list function. Template word lists have lots of additional functions. Click Add to add the currently highlighted item on the word list to the end of the text in the pane. Click All to choose all of the items on the word list. Click Back if you have called one word list from another word list and wish to retrace your steps. Click Clear to remove everything from the bottom pane and start over again. Click Delete to undo each choice you have made in reverse order. Click Edit to edit the contents of this word list on the fly so that it will change for future use. Click Insert to insert the currently highlighted item into the text at the bottom pane wherever the cursor is currently positioned. Click None to uncheck all of the choices on the list. Click Number to open a numeric keypad to choose a number that you wish to specify. Click Paragraph to see the paragraph of text surrounding this word list. Click No Space to select numbers from a word list and not insert spaces between your choices. Note that you can select more than one item from the word list by holding down your Control key or Alt key and then using your mouse to make choices. You can also type a single letter of the alphabet to stand for a word list choice, and then that choice will be placed into your note in place of the letter of the alphabet. For example, if you type B in the bottom pane all by itself, it will be replaced with No Murmur. You can also type any text you want directly into the bottom pane, and any contractions you type in are automatically replaced with their meaning. The program also checks your spelling and warns you of any misspellings. And that's how to use template word lists in Welford Chart Notes. For more information, visit us at emirj.com.